Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who putting their videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. It's McCall from the Trump in the VA camp, and I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to start right here. This is Luke chapter 9 and verse 54. And when his disciples James and John saw this, they said, Lord, wilt thou that we command fire to come down from heaven and consume them, even as Elias did? But he turned and rebuked them and said, Ye know not what manner of spirit ye are of. So when you look at Elisha, matter of fact, I'm gonna go into that. So this is we're gonna get the instance in which John and James are referring to. This is 2 Kings 1 and 10. It says, and Elijah answered and said to the captain of 50, if I be a man of Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50. Again also he sent unto him another captain of 50 with his 50. And he answered and said unto him, O man of Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai, Thus hath the king said, Come down quickly. And Elijah answered and said unto them, If I be a man of Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai, let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And the fire Yahweh Bashmi Al Shai came down from heaven and consumed him and his 50. So Elijah was obviously Elijah, which is Eliah in Hebrew, was obviously a man of the Lord. Okay. And he prayed for destruction to come down upon his enemies. And then, so obviously back then they understood that our enemies was Rome. Rome was coming up against us. So when they seen Yahushua moving in a serious manner and he was ready to leave, they're thinking like, okay, it's time to get down to business. Okay, since he's the savior, he must be about to bring down fire and brimstone upon his enemies. So it says, verse 55, it says Luke 9:55, but he turned and rebuked them and said, Ye know not what manner of spirit ye are of, because we're not in the spirit of destruction right now. Okay, matter of fact, watch this. This is Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So we gotta be harmless. Okay, harmless as doves, but wise as serpents. Okay, so we're not gonna be out here and we're gonna be destroying things spirit, like physically getting things done. Okay, now you see back then, there was wars, Israel amongst everybody else, but we're not in that time yet. We're not in that time right now. Okay, we know vengeance this time is going to be on Yahweh Bashmi Al Shah. They're going to carry out vengeance, and he's going to raise up men, but this is not that time. Okay, right now we're in the time of just being. Matter of fact, let's get that. Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send you forth. It's like it. Behold, I will send for many fishers, says Yahweh Bashmi Al Shah, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters. But the point is, right now we're in the time of fishing. Okay, we're supposed to be out here fishing. That's it. That's pretty much what's going on here. We're out here fishing. Point blank. Period. Okay, out here as sheep in the midst of wolves. So back over here, Luke chapter 9 and verse 56. It says, "For the Son of Man is not come to destroy men's lives, but to save them." So Yahweh Shah was basically telling them, like, yo, man, this go around, I'm here to save lives. I'm not here to destroy. Okay, Yahweh Shah, he understood that his time for his glory was not yet. Okay, he understood he had to be a perfect sheep this time around, a sacrifice. He wasn't come to destroy. Matter of fact, that made me think of something else. he did. Here it is right here, John 18:36. Yahweh Shai answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence. Exactly. So Yahweh Shemi Shah understood it wasn't his time yet. Okay, this wasn't his kingdom. It wasn't time to fight. It was time to be a sacrifice. It was time to be humble, humiliated. Okay, because that's the spirit we got to come in this life. Okay, we got to be humble, humiliated, meek, lowly. Okay, we got to be in a real lowly spirit, because we're in a form of shame because of the disrespect we displayed before Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, betraying them, worshiping other gods, being harlots. Okay, it's like if you got a female, a wife, in the truth, and she thinks she's some top hot shit. Lo and behold, she was with over probably what she was with. First off, if you've been in scripture, say women are supposed to only be with one man. Okay, now there will be special occasions where the woman would get divorced, and the woman will be allowed to marry one more man, but that'd be it. Okay, but now we fast forward to today. You got women. If you find a woman today that's only been with two men, it's like you struck gold. But the point is that if you found a female and she says she's been with, like, I'm gonna give you a average number, like around 15, 20 guys, or 10, well, let's say 8. Let's say she's been with 8 guys and she thinks she's just the shit, right? You're gonna look at her like she's fucking crazy. Why? Because she's defiled. She's super defiled, being with all these men. Okay, she's super defiled. So you would look at her like she's crazy. You would think that she'd be more humble, just off the simple fact that she's really a harlot. Okay, she's really a harlot. And that's the way that men got to look at being in this ministry. We're harlots. Okay, so we got to be in a meek and a low spirit. Okay, and this is something that I need to work on myself as well. Okay, because we are harlots. We are used goods to Yahweh Shemi Ashai. All the men. Okay, so the same way you would look at a female to been with all those men, Yahweh Shemi Ashai is looking at us like that too. Okay, so we got to be humble and meek. When you look at the story of the master that forgave that huge debt, that's us. Okay, we're harlots. We built up this huge debt, and we would love forgiveness from Yahweh Shemi Al Shah. But why did he forgive him? Because he repented. He was truly in a lowly spirit. Okay, he gave himself up. Like, have mercy on me, please. Okay, and this is the spirit that Yahweh Shai is in. That Yahweh Shai was in when he was here. And this is the spirit we got to be in as well. All right, I'm going to go over here. Matthew 18:21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Yahweh Shai answered, Yahweh Shai said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. Therefore, here it is right here. Therefore, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a certain king which would take account of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him which owed him 10,000 talents. And when you go into 1,000 talents, it's like billions of dollars. Translated to today, it says, but as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and his children and all that he had, and payment to be made. So the Lord was like, you owe me all of this debt. Now I'm gonna sell your wife and your children and you into slavery until all this is paid off, and I'm selling everything that you own. It says, the servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And this is the spirit we got to be in the truth. Okay, we got to be humble. Okay, we gotta pray for the Lord to have patience with us, that we till we get perfect, or we can at least get better. Okay, because when we first came in, we made a lot of mistakes. Okay, and even to today, we still make a lot of mistakes. We gotta constantly pray for Yahweh Shemi Al Shai to have patience on us. Okay, and continually do the work to prove that we mean what we say. Because look at this. It says, then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion and loosened him and forgave him the debt. And that's how you get your debt released. Okay? By being meek, by being lowly, praying for patience. Okay? And not only that, by the mercy that we want to receive, we got to give that mercy back. That's another thing that ties into it. And it's going to break that down. It says, but the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants, which owed him 100 pence, and he laid hands on him and took him by the throat, saying, "Pay me that thou owest." So pence is going into it's like a cent. So the guy owed him like $1.31 compared to the billions that he owed his lord. It says, and his fellow servant fell down at his feet and besought him, saying, "Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all." And he would not, but he went and cast him into prison till he should pay the debt. So when his fellow servants saw what was done, they were very sorry and came and told unto their lord all that was done. So his fellow servant asked him for forgiveness for something extremely small offense compared to what he did. Extremely small debt compared to what he did, and he didn't. He just cast him into prison. Okay, and that's like when you look at today. Okay, all the debt we owe Yahweh Shemi Shai, all those sins we racked up, just off of that, off of the strength of that, we off the bat we gotta forgive every brother for everything. Okay, off the bat we just gotta forgive him. Okay, obviously if it's not things according to the law, but like stupid stuff, like an argument or things like that, we gotta let it slide. It says, then his lord, after that he had called him, said unto him, O thou wicked, O thou wicked servant, I forgave thee all the debt because thou desiredest me. Shouldst not thou also have had compassion on thy fellow servant, even as I had pity on thee? So he said, yo, I forgave you for your big debt. You can't forgive your fellow brethren for a small debt. And here's what he said. And his Lord was wroth and delivered him to the tormentors till he should pay all that was due unto him. It says, so likewise shall my heavenly Father do also unto you, if ye from your hearts forgive not everyone his brother their trespass. See, you gotta forgive every brother his trespass. If trespass against you, you gotta forgive it off the bat. Or the huge debt that we compiled, we can't get it forgiven. Okay, and we owe Yahweh Shemi Al Shai more than you can even imagine. Okay, but with that, I want to give honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yashai, Bashim Call Kadash, Adawan Ratazah Thumb to Mime, Akim Yakal, Shalom.